Alright, YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder with the Angry Nerd. I hope you enjoyed that game footage and the intro for the Yak-7B and the Yak-1, which is what we are going to talk about today. So let's take a quick look at the research tree. On the far left column, at the very top, you will find the Yak-7B. And just below that, you will find the Yak-1B. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, 1 comes before 7. So I was wondering, how come you could get the Yak-7B before you could get the Yak-1B? I understood that the Yak-1 was a better aircraft than the Yak-7, but the numbering system was confusing to me. So I did a little bit of research, and I will give you a brief, leaving out 98% of the important stuff, so don't get too mad at me. Just trying to make this short, of what I found. And what I found was that in 1939, Alexander Yakovlev designed and offered the I-26 proposal that became the original Yak-1 fighter. And with that same proposal, he also offered a tandem-seat advanced trainer, originally designated the I-27 and then later renamed the UTI-26. So he offered the Yak-1 and the tandem trainer at the exact same time. Now, what they did was they took the tandem trainer and converted it into a heavy fighter. And it was the Yak-7. And it was first flown on 23 July 1940. The Yak-7 being a little more robust as a trainer, or the UTI-26 being a little more robust as a trainer. The Yak-7 was simpler, tougher, and generally better than the Yak-1. The Yak-7 proved to be an effective close support fighter, although the two-seater variants were considered nose heavy, and there were constant changes based on combat observations. And one of those changes was a definitive single-seat variant, and that single-seat variant of the Yak-7 was the Yak-7B, and it was produced in large numbers. About 5,000 were built, and both as a fighter and a trainer, the Yak-7 proved to be a very capable aircraft and was well liked by its crews. So the Yak-7 and the Yak-1, original Yak-1, came out about the same time, as best as I can tell. The Yak-1 was extremely maneuverable, fast and well armed, and just as importantly, was easy to maintain and reliable. And it formed an excellent foundation for the subsequent developments from the Yakovlev Bureau. In fact, the Yak-1 and its entire family of variants, all combined, some 37,000 aircraft were built. Now, the Yak-1B was one of those variants that came later, and that's why it's a little further down on the tree than the Yak-7. because it was an improvement. And after October 1942, all the Yak-1s were built to the Yak-1B standard, which introduced a new KM105 PF engine with better low altitude performance and improved engine cooling. Let's switch over to the Yak-1. So it had a better engine. It also had a new bubble canopy. If you look at the 7, the top of the canopy is even with, now it's going to start spinning, even with the top of the fuselage. So you can see at this, with this fuselage right here, that had enough room for the two pilots, or the pilot, instructor pilot, and the trainee. So the fuselage is thicker through here. But the 7B was the single seat variant. Back to the Yak-1, the new bubble canopy. It also had the lowered rear fuselage back here. It had increased armor. It had a control stick, which was based off of the BF-109 design, a new gun sight, an airtight fuselage, and a, well, let me get, retractable tail wheel. Now, the Yak-1B in the Yak-1B, the two 7.62 millimeter machine guns that fired from the top of the engine cowling above the engine were removed and replaced with one 12.7 millimeter heavy machine gun to augment the 20 millimeter cannon. The Yak-1B incorporated electrical and pneumatic firing of the weapons instead of the mechanical system of the original Yak-1. The first flight of the Yak-1B took place in June 1942, with aircraft entering production in August, and a total of 4,188 Yak-1Bs were built. So, the Yak-1B, with its slight aerodynamic changes and its better engine, is a better aircraft than the Yak-7B. Let's take a quick look at the War Thunder stats. Okay. The Yak-7B is a rank 2 with a battle rating of 2.7, a maximum speed of 366 miles per hour, and a 20.4 second turn time. It is equipped with two 12.7 millimeter machine guns and one 20 millimeter cannon. The Yak-7B can carry a secondary weapons load of two 50 kilogram bombs or six 82 millimeter rockets. There is no additional camouflage patterns that come with the Yak-7. Now, the stats on the Yak-1. It is a rank 2 with a battle rating of 3.0. It has a max speed of 380 miles per hour and a turn time of 17.4 seconds. It has one 12.7 millimeter machine gun and one 20 millimeter cannon. Now, for a secondary weapons load, it can only carry two 50 kilogram bombs. It does, however, come with several camouflage patterns. Let's take a look at those right quick. The original camouflage pattern you will get is the Battle of Stalingrad camouflage pattern. I was real happy to get rid of that. The next available camouflage pattern I have not unlocked yet, and I will not be paying 200 golden eagles to do so. And it is the Eastern Front camouflage pattern. Now, I do like that better than the Stalingrad one. What I have unlocked is the Farid Donbass camouflage, and I have augmented it with my checkerboard cowling and darkened up the Russian stars a little bit. And this is the one that I use most often. And last but not least, I have not unlocked, I will not attempt to pronounce the second half of this name, but the first half is Lydia. I'm going to pronounce it. I'm going to try it. No, I'm not. Never mind. The Lydia camouflage, what I'm going to call it. And I will not be paying 200 golden eagles to unlock it either. And even if I unlock it for free, I doubt that I will be using it. I much prefer the one I have now. So let's go back. I have bored you enough with the information on the Yak-7B and the Yak-1b. Let's jump into a battle and see what we can do with these really good Tier 2 fighters. Okay. I really hope that, we got Sicily domination map with 3 airfields. I was going to say I really hope that they incorporate the ability to customize your own paint schemes and stuff. That they are messing with in the Ground Forces beta. Hope they incorporate that permanently for the aircraft portion and the Ground Forces portion. So I think I would be really good at that. I'm not horrible at Photoshop. I'm not great at it, but not horrible. So we're out in the Yak-1, you can see here. That A6M2 is very dangerous. I would really like to get a hold of that XP38. Alright, that's how you do it, friends. Made my little attack. That's why I like going after the P-38s. They're a nice big target, and those booms are kind of weak sometimes. still haven't killed that guy yet. Alright, there's a Spitfire and a Yak-1. But if I went after the Spitfire, I'd have the Yak-1 behind me, so I'm going to go after the Yak-1 first. And I missed him. So hopefully I'll do a little better. There we go. Duck down under that. That bowfighter could really do some damage. I wasn't going to face him. Oh man, that had to hurt, and it damaged my wing a little bit. That'll make a good replay right there, man. But I think it did rob me from a kill, because I was about to work that bowfighter over. Alright, we got a P-39 down low with a Yak-7 on it. And it's gone. BF-109 climbing, but going the other way. But I'm going to switch targets and go after the HE. I tell you, joystick is hard to aim with. And especially since my wing is already damaged. BF-109 F4 is probably going to get him. Yep. We've only got 2 kills. Not doing so good. Let's gain a little altitude. Go ahead and reload. This guy's got 3 people around him. I'm probably only switch targets. So I'm sort of damaged. It's kind of hard for me to, you can see I got a pink wing, having to adjust for that while I'm fighting. And so I really don't want to stay around. I just took the shot and ran away from the pack. Somebody is over here somewhere. Let's see where they are though. F-109. Woo! Somebody's after me. Oh! Lag got me. Damn it, man. Okay. What'd I end up doing? 4 with the Yak-1. Alright, let them keep that airfield. Okay, Beaufighter. That was lovely. Oh, that was great. Woohoo! Oh, that's one of my best ones. Okay, P-40, I see you. That had to hurt, Hurricane. Oh no, don't shoot me down yet. I need one more. Okay, let's see what we ended up with. 7 kills. 6 kills. I get gypped out of a kill. It took one back. Here we go. 7 kills. Okay, so we ended up with 22,439 lions. Let's give you a little breakdown of this. For the bonus, 7,810 of the $22,439 was premium reward. Modification research 2,682, which 1,343 were premium reward. Vehicle research 804, and 401 of that was premium. So the only reason I'm telling you that is just you can do all the stuff without having the premium channel. I mean premium account. But the premium account is nice, especially if you're trying to grind up to those other aircraft. So let me save this. Okay, so we finished third on the team. No mission rewards. So that is a look at the Yak-7B, Yak-7B, and the Yak-1B. So I think that as a fighter, I like the Yak-1. It's a little bit better, but you know, it comes with the bombs, and the Yak-7 comes with the rockets and the bombs. So I do like shooting stuff with rockets. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, don't. Please subscribe and share the videos. I'm trying to build the channel. If you would like to see any particular content from the Angry Nerd, any particular planes you would like me to look at that I've gotten unlocked, I will try to do that for you. But as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Nerd out.